Good afternoon, good afternoon. What's going on, YouTube? Yours truly, yeah, Mr. B. Here with the Faithful Travelers. Just thought I'd check in a little bit, see how everybody doing. Hope y'all doing good this afternoon. Yeah, got a little late start this morning. Finna sit down and eat me a little lunch. I know some of y'all might say it's too late for lunch, but yeah, this here's my little lunch right here. I'm gonna have me a couple of chili dogs. Yep, a couple of chili dogs. Drank me this Dr. Pepper blackberry. Y'all ever tried that? Yeah, I'm about to try it today. See what's going on with it. But I just wanted to step in and see how everybody was doing out there. Hmm. All right. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all know. Y'all like to hear that. Yep. That's that top when you hear it pop right there. That's it. Pop go to Weasel. Pop go to Weasel. Let's see what it tastes like. Got a little kick to it. It's good. It's good. You can taste the blackberries and you can actually taste the blackberry off in the Dr. Pepper. That's pretty good. But how's it going on y'all end? What's going on today? Uh, as I said earlier, I hope y'all having a good day and everything. I am. I'm just glad to be here one more time. Thank the Lord that I'm able to see, breathe, able to maneuver my body, and just be able to be here to witness another day. Oh, whew, Lord. Been busy all morning, been up, in the office, trying to take care of a little business, trying to, do some editing on some videos and try to come up with new ways with new content and everything. I know y'all been waiting on some travel adventures and everything, but they coming. They coming. We try to take it one day at a time. We can't just jump and throw it all out there all at once. Plus, not only that, be watching, other travelers and checking out some of their adventures and looking at some of the basic do's and don'ts about traveling so that I don't know about y'all, but I'm the type of person, I like to study things before I do it. And, see all the things that we need to be aware of and what we need to be careful of and all the instructions on how we should do things when we're out there. Uh, Practice make perfect. The more you check things out, the more you educate yourself on the things you need to do. But back to these chili dogs. Yeah, I just made these. Pretty good, pretty good. A lot of cheese. I like mine with a lot of cheese on it and everything. You see, I'm gonna show you that. You see that? That's that chili dog right there. Now I top mine off with a little hot sauce and everything, but it's good. It's still American. Nothing changed. It's still American. I'm gonna take a bite of this hot dog. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, good old American hot dog. Some people say that if you don't include your hot dog in part of your everyday lifestyle in here, that it's just un-American. So hot dogs, apple pie, baseball, all that. That's what they said back in the day coming up. But I always love hot dogs. I know some people say they don't like them, especially when you find out how they make them and all that. But people been eating them for ages. People been eating pork for ages. People been eating beef for ages. Nowadays, just about anything you eat, just about anything you eat nowadays, they won't say it's bad for you. You know. And what gets me is that all the things that they say is bad for you is what people been eating and surviving on through the years. I mean, long before our time, my time, our ancestors and stuff, They were eating things, but see the difference is when they ate something, there wasn't no preservatives, no additives, none of the special stuff that they do, the processing and all that. It was just straight, from the land, and they ate it. And although we did have, sicknesses and stuff like that, but the thing is, though, those ancestors and all the people before us, they managed to live long lives. So I realize why they say, be careful of some of the things you eat these days, because now they go through so much different processes. Ain't no telling what they add into it, what they take away from it, or how they fix it up. They started adding cheaper ingredients and stuff to try to save money and all that. And in the same note, these additives and all these things they put in there cause you to have bad health and all of that. I know people that ate pork, pretty much all their lives, and lived strong, healthy lives. And people that ate beef, it wasn't nothing. We always had beef. We had chicken. We had that. Nowadays, everything is always something bad about it. Something bad about it. So I just say, que sera, sera. Whatever it be. I'm gonna eat what I like, and I'm gonna enjoy it. And the only thing that I know that's bad for your health is all these different medicines they're giving you, all these things they're trying out on you and experimenting and giving to you. They come up with some stuff here a few months ago they gave me. I had never heard of it in my life. Maybe I wasn't old enough to pay attention to it, but each day more and more they're coming out with more and more different medications that they popping out on you, and doctors trying it out on you. They say, well, this here works, that there works. And why is it I never heard of that before? Why have I never seen it before? I know my grandma had home remedies that was better than some of the medicine they give you today. And it seems like the more you take the medicine, the more sicker you get, the worse your body get, the worse you feel. But now they want to blame it on the food and say the food is what's bad. Nah, They just want to keep you running to the doctors. They want to keep you going there, getting these medicines and everything, and destroying your body, and telling you got this and you got that. Lord, it's a lot. Let me take another bite of this hot dog. I tell you, it's good. It's good. It's good. This was always something quick and fast to fix when we was kids. And Mama didn't have time to just really throw a meal together. So we had hot dogs. Maybe a bag of chips or something like that. And that was our dinner. Hey, we were satisfied with it. And nowadays they got so much other stuff that, attracts people. I want everything you do nowadays is something that somebody created and come up with and made it look good, and to the point to where you see it, you want to try it. You want to try everything new to come out. There's nothing wrong with new things. There's nothing wrong with making changes, but you got to keep in mind that some of the old stuff that you want to kick to the curb was some of the best stuff for you. Yeah, it was. And it still is. It still is. All the fast food restaurants, they come out with different every day. Every day. People been going to McDonald's for years. You hear me? Only thing changed about McDonald's is the way they make the burgers. They got smaller. And I remember when they used to have big ones. Yeah, but the fries still the same. Some of the meat don't taste the same. I'm gonna be honest about that. And a lot of these restaurants, they cut down on products and buying what was actually real and start getting this cheaper version of something and putting it in there. We went to a place. What was the other day? I think it was. We went to a burger place the other day, and I was so used to them burgers being big, and I asked for, I think it was a double cheeseburger, something like that, and I could fit it in the palm of my hand. It may have been one or two bites in it. And I was thought about it. I say back in the day, the double cheeseburger didn't look like this at all. This looked like something on a biscuit instead of something on a bun. But that's the way it is these days. The best meal you can have is the one you fix for yourself. Excuse me, y'all. When you see a person do that, that's when it's good. That is the best meal that I have when I cook it myself or my wife cook it. And that's at home. I was in the store the other day, and they had these, well, you know, everything microwave. They had these microwave breakfasts. Mind you that I come from the era before microwaves and all this instant fast stuff, ready stuff and all that. I come from an era where you had to sit and wait for the food to cook. So it's like pancakes. Now you can get them frozen and nuke them up real quick. Waffles, you can get them frozen, throw them in the microwave. Egg, breakfast sandwiches, all that stuff, and throw it in the microwave. And I was just saying to myself, with the price of these things that I'm buying, why would I want to go and purchase something for an outrageously price when I can get me a box of that same mix and go home and whip it up and get me out a skillet or pan or something, make my own waffles, make my own pancakes. Same thing with barbecue, you know, you can get the meat seasoned or unseasoned. And of course, you know the one that's seasoned gonna cost you more than the one that's unseasoned. Not to mention that it may not even be the seasoning that you want on it. You might want to taste some of your own seasoning because you know everybody barbecue and everybody always say, well, my barbecue is better than that. My barbecue is good too. Everybody's barbecue is good to yourself. Okay? And there are some places got some good barbecue. I even said, my wife and I, we've been in the barbecue business for a long time and we finally retired from it. But we would tell everybody our barbecue is good, especially the brisket. Okay? But, Lord, and I'm rambling. But the best thing is when you cook your own, you know, if you know how to do it. I know there's a lot of people, you know, that don't know how to cook and they rather eat out. Just like this generation, not many of them want to cook. A lot of them, you know, they want to order out. They want to DoorDash, you know, post whatever they call it, and Uber Eats and all that. They rather do that than get in the kitchen, heat up stove, and you know, cook up a meal. Me, I like a real meal. Every now and then, you know, we might decide we don't want to cook anything, and we'll grab some, you know, that's already pre-prepared, or we may stop somewhere and grab a bite to eat or something like that. But the way things is these days, I just me, in my opinion, I would much rather be at home and eat something because I know what I'm putting in it, I know what I got, and I know what I'm doing with it. And I know that my wife can cook a meal that remember those meals they used to have where you eat and it's so good to you till you go sit down and the next thing you know you done dozed off and fell asleep. Those kind of meals is what I'm talking about. And we we those type of people, you know. It's just we used to have family and kids and all of them come by and visit. But you know, as you get older and the kids get older, they you know begin to do things with their own family that they've created, and you know the visits will slow down, and every now and then you'll see them. But we enjoy it. This is our time. This is our years when we're supposed to relax and be able to enjoy everything. And one of the things that we do, we enjoy our time together, sharing, cooking meals, and you know, going places, doing things. Because we outgoing people. We really not much of indoor people. Just here lately, we've been sitting in the house and you know just chilling and relaxing. You know, but as I was saying, one of the things that actually broke me up from uh, fast foods and going to these places is the cleanliness of the places and the public health and the maintenance, how they maintain the restaurants and everything. And I went to one where we were on our way home. We decided to stop and grab a meal, and we stopped at, I'm not going to say the name at the moment, but we stopped at the place and we ordered what they call a double double. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and you can figure out who I'm talking about then. But we went inside to get that, and while we waited, they gave us our cups to get our drinks, and I went and filled a cup over the ice and got me a drink, and so I think my wife had a shake, so she didn't experience what I experienced. And when I got my drink, I took me a good drink, a good swallow of the drink, and then all of a sudden I noticed a bad taste. It was a taste that just wasn't clicking. And come to find out, the taste was, I thought it was just the ice. Maybe it was the drink. So I went to the counter and I told the little girl at the counter who worked there, the employee, I don't know, excuse me for saying little girl, but the employee. And I told her that there's something wrong with the drink or the machine, and that there was a funny taste coming out of it, which turned out later on to be a moldy taste. And so I told her about it, and so she gave me another drink from behind the counter, which tasted totally different, tasted fresher, tasted cleaner. And I told my wife, I said, I'm going to taste this. And I took a drink of the soda, and come to find out that it wasn't the soda, it wasn't the drink itself, but it was the ice machine. Yeah, I remember Marvin Zindler back in the day where he said it was slime in the ice machine. Well, the ice machine hadn't been cleaned. Okay, and I informed the employee that they need to shut the machine off and maybe put a out of order sign on so nobody gets sick. And so we sit down and continue waiting on our order, and we watch a lot of people go to that machine and get drinks and ice from that machine, and some of them seem to not pay attention to it, but there were others who I saw take the cup and pour it out. And so as we sit there and we watch the employees, she never told the manager, she never told anybody, she just kept ringing everybody up. And so when we got our meal, we left. I didn't think nothing else of it until a few days later when I started feeling sick and started having, problems with my breathing and all of that. And so in that instant, I realized what was going on. I had digested a pretty good amount of this molded tasting ice in my system. And those of you that know, if you have asthma and mold, it doesn't mix. So anyway, I proceeded to go to my doctor and went to my doctor and had myself checked out. She couldn't really pinpoint what it was at first because uh, it would I guess it's kind of hard to detect in your system. So, but nevertheless, she gave me some antibiotics and stuff, and I began to take the antibiotics. I think by taking the antibiotics and the other medication she gave me, it kind of counter-reacted on me and caused me to break out in hives. And then at one while, every week I was being rushed to the hospital with swelling in my face and my eyes almost closed up and throat almost closed. All these things started happening. It was just, I guess it was just coincidental it started after that particular night. So, but nevertheless, I called and talked to a corporate office, which they took my claim, and they were supposed to help me out with this incident. And mind you, I never told them that I went to the doctor that very night. It was late night. We was on our way home. I didn't think nothing of it. But however, when I did start feeling bad, I went to my own doctor. Uh, and from that visit from my own doctor, I ended up almost every other week going to the hospital. I was real bad off. I even took photos of it and everything and tried to show people, show the, Justin and all that. And no matter what I did, these people ignored my claim. They ignored that anything even happened simply because I didn't have any paper documentation showing that I went to the hospital that night. Mind you, that anytime anything happens to you, a personal injury, anything, you have, I think it's right at anywhere between 24 to 48 hours or something like that. I'm not sure, don't quote me. You have a long period of time to go to a doctor. Okay, and so, but because of that one documentation that she said that she needed of me going that night, she denied my claim. Yet, get this, we deny your claim, but we are prepared to offer you $100. And I laughed when I heard that. And I said to myself, that's an insult. You here worrying about me being concerned about money, and I'm concerned about my health. And not only my health, the health of other people, the public health, because I probably couldn't have been the only one. It might have been somebody else also that might have been encountered the same thing. But to think that this person is contacting you about money, and instead of you considering the fact that this person may have went through something caused by a mistake within our company. That's an insult. That's a total insult. And I didn't take to that too well. And I know there's people out there, that file suits and lawsuits and stuff, just to gain monetary gain and stuff like that. And I know there's fraudulent suits and all that. That people do that. But this was not in the interest of trying to collect money, but it's in the interest of trying to, what do you say, to raise awareness as to what's going on in your store. Okay. Yeah. Did I suffer from drinking the drink? Yes, I did. I did. And I suffered greatly. But my problem was this. Why are you not concerned about your customers' well-being and health? Why are you not concerned? Why are you not trying to figure out if these employees or these people are making sure that their machines are clean, and because you're serving the public? Instead, you're trying to belittle somebody and make them like they're money hungry or something like that. Let me tell you something. My wife and I, we don't work. We survive day by day. And people look at us and they see and they wonder if we have a whole lot of money. We got what the Lord bless us with. We're blessed day by day. And it's because of our faith that we still standing and holding on. We're not out to get anybody. We're not out for your money. We just want you to be careful in what you're doing to these people. Because unlike me, it could be somebody else next. And because of the mistake that is made within your corporation, in your building, in your establishments, could cause a death the next time. And what is your concern going to be then? So to you big money corporations, you people who believe in your mind that you're untouchable when it comes to, these type of things, it's crazy. Because people still will listen. And soon somebody will want to try to help you, get to the bottom of this and resolve this matter legally. I handle everything legally. And it's just crazy to think that you can just offer somebody a little pocket change and brush them off and not care about their health or anything of the sort, or public health, and you continue operating your business as if nothing never happened. So, from that point, I decided, and my wife, we decided that we're no longer going to be going in and out of any fast food establishment. And if we do, we're going to make sure that you're clean, that your utensils are clean, that your machines are clean. We're going to do it because our lives are at stake, not to mention the public and their health. And that's the only way that we'll go out to do anything. Other than that, I'll continue eating here at home because I know my home is clean. I know when I step in the kitchen, everything's going to be clean. Matter of fact, cleanliness is a must in our house. Okay, so, but I just wanted to raise awareness to you. Be careful where you go out and eat. Make sure the establishment is clean. Look at don't pay attention to the ratings because the ratings can tell you anything. Pay attention to what you see. Watch how they handle their business. Watch how they do things. Watch if you see somebody go over to try to clean something or anything, if they constantly clean it. Pay attention to all these things so that these type of things doesn't happen to you. But other than that, we good. You see me now. I wish I had some of those pictures where you could see me when my face was swollen and all those things, and when I broke out with hives and all that, and my eyes was closed and throat was closed. I wish you could see those things. I'm on so much medicine now behind all this stuff, mostly respiratory medicine, because my respiratory will never be the same, mind you. But I just want to raise awareness to you. Open your eyes. Not just try to stop you from going out having fun and with the family and enjoying a good meal, because there's places out there that's good, that have good meals where you can go enjoy yourself. But just be aware is all I'm saying, because you're not the main interest that those people are concerned about. They love your money. Oh yeah, they love your money. That's how they survive. But when it comes to your health, it's not an issue to them. They lose a few, they gain some more. Okay? If you were to get sick and pass away today or tomorrow, that business is still going to operate. They're not going to even give it a second thought as to what happened to you. So be careful and be aware. Okay? I'm going to go back to eating this hot dog and drinking this nice cold Dr. Pepper. It's been a pleasure talking with y'all. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go over there to my channel. Faithful Travelers. Yeah. Faithful Travelers, go over there to the channel. I also have another one, New Generation Church. You can go to that channel. Please subscribe to these channels. And give us a thumbs up if you like the content. And also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when we come through with more content. And once again, thank you for watching Faithful Travelers YouTube channel. I'm Mr. B, and I really appreciate you. Y'all have a blessed day, and continue keeping God first in all you do. See you later. Bye.